Hi yo, what an amazing day. It's now 2:49 a.m. Tuesday, October the October the 9th, and I've had an amazing day of my life. YouTube got a bit pissed at me earlier and said it took one of my porn videos off the site, the one with my bum. It said if you find any more on it, we're gonna take you off your site. You see my eyes are changing? That two-pack thing I told you is true, see? So what happened just the way he told me. Got my little daughter here. Angel's work for her. Remember cognitive therapy? Well, look at her face. Look at her face. Look at my eyes. Because of her. See how she puts her ear up like that? All magic. Got all the rest of them here. Have a look. Come on. My daughter, Elizabeth. My son, young Angel. And my wife. She does turn into a woman, but only when the camera's off. He's sad right now because the kid's being abused in our realm. It's a telepathic, Harry Styles. They all know my little son in her arms. They'll tell you telepathically that when I was sending signals out. I mean, look, there's a lot of famous people involved, a lot of people off the streets. They'll all tell you when it happens. I just say to them, the way I can make up to you for you guys getting buggered by the demons here. Because there is lots of stories about demons raping women, as you all know, if you study that, out there. So I'm just here to tell you that I was one of them, and a lot of my friends and my kids in the realm. So I'm saying, like, after I die, you can come forward and tell the news, like, and make yourself a bit of money. I hope you guys enjoy my music. Tupac is really now starting to speak for me, and he's telling me through vibe, rap language, that my raps are hitting a new peak, a new level. Meaning I found my ground finally with my own voice, my voice, like that rap that took I did, like Pac, Fame, that voice, the voice from in the heart, like when Pac did his thing, something we all adore, that one thing worth dying for, nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. I got the same thing now in my heart. He's opened me up so much. So many like years of complication, including 1 day used to be like a year apart. On his own did this, released me for 4 years now, and before that, as soon as after he died, he got clutched to me like we were two soul mates together on Earth stuck. He had to live his journey, and I had to live mine. And as you see, the more he's freeing me, my eyes are actually looking exactly like his. He comes through me a lot nowadays as well. A lot of my dreams, he's there. He takes me out. He stands there for hours. He gives me lots of visuals. He comes in the room now. He sits next to me. Yesterday was amazing. Jehovah was just breathing air through me, like where I don't breathe much anymore. My heart is usually like a yogi from India, top technical yogis, the ones that can hold their arms up in the air for years, or the ones that can hold their breath for like days and that. And so you can fall into trance state easily, meaning you can use that 3D part of your mind, the one that we have in dream state, the one that makes us go anywhere. We can fly, we can go different worlds and that, and it feels real. I can do that while I'm awake now, quite easily. But I'm getting now the stability and the patience, to withstand it. As before, I never had it because the power was so deep, and all the demons they put in me from the angelic sphere, only to control me, So Pac sort of held hostage with Christ's help every demon in the world and Lucifer for this major plan. I mean, I look just like Christ, Christ said to me the other day, he goes, my life is exactly like yours. How yours is starting to fold out. He goes, mine was exactly the same. And his Pac said, my life in the spotlight is going to be, he said, same drama. It's just the way he said it, like, he was hinting that when it's my turn for the camera, because John Candy come through the other day and he goes, you got to face them lot out there next. You've done your thing in here telepathically. They've all seen your little secrets and your little exposures of yourself and the dirt and the sick and the vile and the froth and all that and the sloth and the good, a lot of good, but they deny that because I know about when you're on top now, and when you get bashed about, how people quickly throw you off your pedestal onto the ground. I know about all that because they taught me through the telepathic realm. So when I go out, I'm going out straight business, you know. And I'm glad you took that porn video off me off there. It was one of my best videos I ever made. Yeah, it was so beautiful, you know. Like that girl I was in that video, I would give like £1,000,000 to have a replica of that sort of looking female on earth just to marry her, and I wouldn't even care if it was a ladyboy, because the way she looked on that video, I will sell it when I die. I'll probably sell it for like, I don't know, like probably to a company for £1,000,000 or something, because it's that good. It's like 17 minutes of pure joy, and it's just if I can meet a ladyboy like that, or with a bum like that, you know, and a waist, you know, and waist like that, waistline like that, and a tummy, and all that, and the face, and just the legs, just everything she possessed. Like I would do it. I know it sounds crazy to you guys maybe listening, but oh my god, you just don't even want to know the amount of souls that exist in me. I ain't just one, you know. I feel like I've actually become God. Like these days, my meditations now are like hitting the level. You know, you see them tapes of the aliens. Like there's a tape in Germany, I think, where the security camera, there was no one around this particular area. This ball of light in a human form, but 3 times bigger than a human. Ball of light. It was like probably like the whitest light bulb you can find, the brightest light bulb, from head to toe. All of it was shining that bright, and it landed on the floor in 1 second. It must have did like like what we do on Earth in 5 minutes. Jump down off a ceiling, do your thing, and jump back up. But it did it in 1 second in slow motion. When they play it, it looks like, you know, like it took them 2 minutes to do that shit. But when they play it normal motion, it was like 1 second. And I'm releasing. I've hit that level of meditation, you know, where I can release that spectacular form of energy through my entire physical being, and my soul being, and my spirit being, and it's all coordinating and connecting into one. But I am getting strong hints right now, terrible hints, to like shut my mouth and stop sending my spirit out into the world, you know, because devils hate the fact that Christ has arrived on earth through me, because, you know, I've studied the whole Bible, not just through the word, but through listening to preachers speak it, and also through communion with lots of different church members, different races, different colors. I've done the white and the black and the Indian church. I've done Muslim, I've done the Quran, you know, I've done it all. Look at this, McCoy's, one of my favourite crisps of all time. Look, because I advertise that for you, McCoy's, I want you, after I die, to put a proper donation in my bank, yeah, in front of the cameras. I want you to make an advert with this on there, yeah, and say we're going to give him a real wage, just like what you would give a famous person, right? I want you to give me the exact amount, and then we can keep the deal going for a while, because I will sell your crisps. They are beautiful. Real potato, 32 grams in a packet, and it's even called the real McCoy's ridge cut, except no imitation. Let's see what it said. As thick as you like them, and built with ridges deep enough to carry the maximum load of our unique, full of on flavors. The angels are coming through. That's me too. I carry maximum load of the angels' full flavors: the chakras, emotion, feeling, soul, spirit, spirited, testimony, past life story, family, and morals. And I keep active. Alright, just a little 10-minute video for y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. He was talking about the method involved earlier in one of my songs. You have to get rid of all that. I think it was a story for the world, you know. Alright. My wife's keeping an eye over there, because she's got a very dangerous paedophile hanging around my telepathic realm. I know. We've got to keep an eye on it. Alright, see you later, yeah? I hope you enjoyed this one. Bye.